Merry Christmas. I'm going to show you a really quick last-minute 2-ingredient fudge recipe today. It's a little more on the indulgent side because chocolate chips, unfortunately, much to my dismay, are not a whole food, but it is pretty easy to find dairy-free and low-sugar chocolate chips these days. And the other ingredient is full-fat coconut milk. So it's 1 cup of chocolate chips and 2/3 cup of coconut milk. Just pour them into a bowl and we'll melt them together. So I just melted this in the microwave for 1 minute, and I might need to microwave it a little more or it might be enough. So we're just gonna stir it and see if those chocolate chips got all melted. Alright, so your fudge is ready to go into the fridge to chill, or you can add some toppings. That makes it no longer 2 ingredients, but adds some delicious texture and even nutrition if you're using healthy toppings like walnuts. And I'm going to put some pomegranate seeds on too, because that little burst of like juiciness is actually so good. And they also just look more festive with those little red jewels on top. You could also, of course, do more traditional toppings like crushed candy cane or pretzels. Some salted sprouted pumpkin seeds would also be good. I'm gonna do those on a little bit of them, kind of add some green for the green and red look. And now I'm going to actually put this outside in the snow to chill and firm up. Okay, the fudge has hardened and it looks amazing. So you just pull the parchment paper out of the pan and cut it up with a knife, and you have these beautiful little pieces of fudge. Look how firm and creamy that is. And you'll have a whole little pan. It's a small batch because it's so rich you really can't eat very much of it. 1 piece is like, whew, so rich, so indulgent, and just really fits the bill. I don't like to use a lot of coconut milk because there's so much saturated fat in it, that full fat can of of coconut milk. So I've experimented and made this with oat milk as well. It's the extra creamy oat milk that you can buy. Anyway, it worked out just as well. It's not quite as like melts in your mouth, but it's still obviously amazing because it's practically pure chocolate chips. So if you want to cut back on the saturated fat and use oat milk, you can do that too. I haven't experimented with other types of milk. Almond milk is pretty watery, but soy milk might work because it's a little thicker and creamier. But anyway, there's alternatives to the coconut milk, but the coconut milk version really is more like fudge-like and like wow, because most fudge has a lot of butter and pure sugar in it. So this is the most like that without using animal products that have cholesterol in them and, you know, are not kind to animals. So this is the perfect plant-based 2-ingredient sweet, creamy, festive holiday treat to take to friends or to enjoy yourself.